Alright, what's up everybody? Happy Halloween and welcome back to Planet Coaster in Silver Dollar City. Here we are, back at Thunderation. When we left off, we did this we custom supported this entire turn and actually did some, a little bit of the footers, whatever those things are called. I can't remember what they're called. But that's whatever. But today we're gonna work a little bit more, and like I said, basically what I've been doing is just working on. Am I live? Say I'm live yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and post on the good old Discord. Let everyone know we're live. Live on YouTube. What's up, Silas? How's it going? Well, what's going on, everybody? As we head back into this amazing creation. So, it's been a week since we've been live, but that's okay. We're going to continue things on here and continue to be cool. So, anyways, guess what? I don't know. I haven't... what? What? But happy Halloween, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great Halloween so far. Yeah, so I love Halloween. I think Halloween's fun. You missed me? I missed you too. But it's okay, we're here now on Halloween. You know, I finally get to breathe a little bit. I'm done with the crazy long hours for the year. Except for maybe Saturdays in November and December are a little bit long, but it's usually about a 12-ish hour day on Saturdays, but that's alright. Weekdays are only 8-hour days, so not too bad. Not too bad, you know. I'm not super thrilled about all the Christmas stuff, you know, because you know, it's usually all the same commercialization stuff. That's what I hate so much about Christmas. Not like the holiday itself. I mean, the holiday itself is great, but like what I hate is just the commercialization of it. Those same songs that you hear in every single store, and it also plays at the park as well. So it's like, come on, man. You know, I'm getting tired of those same songs. I want awesome songs, you know what I'm saying? Not to mention that, you know, what about Thanksgiving? That's the next holiday. Next holiday is Thanksgiving, and I hate the turn of the switch from Halloween to Christmas. I hate the switch. I hate that light switch. It's just so quick, and it's just like midnight. Oh, we'll have Merry Christmas. Like, I'm already seeing people celebrate Christmas more than, like, literally more than Halloween right now. And it's Halloween day. Like, there's already Christmas stuff around town, and I'm just like, bro, it's not even Halloween yet. I was in town last night, or yesterday, and last night, and, like, it's just all Christmas stuff, and I'm just like, come on, bros. Come on, bros. Like, why does Christmas get 2 months of celebration? Actually, it's starting to go into October now a little bit too, which is I don't like, because now I'm starting to see stuff happening before Halloween even hits. I'm seeing people do stuff before Halloween even hits, and I'm just like, bro, it's already long enough. That's my Christmas rant, I guess. At least until after Thanksgiving, in my opinion. I think it doesn't start till after Thanksgiving. Let's give Thanksgiving a little bit of love, you know, at the least. In my opinion, we should give Thanksgiving a little love. You know? Thanksgiving deserves the spotlight as well. But no, everyone's like, oh, Thanksgiving? I'm thankful for Christmas. That's what I'm thankful for. Who cares about Thanksgiving? I'm thankful for Christmas. Thanksgiving gets a day of love. Okay, so why does Christmas get sometimes more than 2 months? It's not fair. It's not fair at all. It really isn't. It's unfair. Christmas gets like 2+ months of love. Months. That's like 2 out of the 12 months is just nothing but Christmas. Nothing but. 4 months? That's outrageous. I'm sorry, that's outrageous. That actually kind of triggers me. 4 months? No way. That's outrageous. Please tell me no. September? Freaking September. That should be a crime. Now, don't get me wrong. I have nothing against, holidays and Christmas. I just think when we start celebrating is a little bit excessive. Just a little bit. Like, people are just so excited to start celebrating so early. It's like, bro, chill out a little bit. Just chill out. Chill just a little bit. Not to mention that it sometimes becomes some of the more stressful parts of the year as well. Like, it should be time of relaxation, happiness. That's what Christmas should be, right? But it seems to be sometimes one of the more stressed. Because, you gotta have that perfect dinner. You gotta make sure you don't forget any gifts and stuff like that. I honestly don't even hardly do any gifts for Christmas, honestly. Like, if I'm gonna do gifts, I'm gonna do it on an unexpected day. That's what Jess likes. Do it on a day that you're not expecting it. It's a little more of a surprise, instead of expecting someone to give you gifts, It's just some people do actually really stress over a lot of stuff during Christmas, and that's not what it should be. It really shouldn't. You should be enjoying the time. The reason why I like Halloween a lot is because I love spooky and scary stuff. So, fits right in my alley, right there. Just saying. I love scary and spooky stuff. I love horror and all that fun stuff. Okay, we might get into the lift hill today here. We do need to create the little lift house here, because there's a little structure. It goes into like this little tunnel, and there's a little structure. If the cameras are out, they actually have to use the lift house to watch the trains. I actually have worked in it once. It was actually kind of fun. Except for the wasp that kept trying to get into the box. with me and made me run around in the box a little bit. Like, please go away, please go away. Please go away, little wasp. Back in 2018, when I worked at Time Traveler, they needed an extra person to help out with the lift house, and one of the most easiest / boring jobs there ever was is you just sit there in the box and watch the trains go by. That's literally all you do. So you have eyes on the trains. It's kind of interesting, you know, why they can't run without someone watching the train at the lift hill. Because say for like Powder Keg, their lift hill's not really in the operator's view. I don't think they have cameras on the lift. They might act. I'm not sure if they do. Maybe at the top. Outlaw Run doesn't have any cameras. Or anything like that. So like, why doesn't there need to be someone up there to watch? Just out of curiosity. Be a little consistent with it. You hate horror. I love horror. I love scary stuff. Especially when it's like dark themes on like rides and stuff. I just think it adds to the adrenaline and stuff like that to the rides. And, you know, because rides are meant to get your adrenaline, or these, you know, big coasters, they're meant to get your adrenaline pumping. It gets your adrenaline pumping even more if the ride is scary itself. Like, just the theme of the ride is super scary. No, I haven't. I did not watch that yet. Alright, we're about to get into the lift. This is exciting stuff, because after the lift, we just have to do the lift hill and then the final drop and the turn going into the brake run. That's it. That's all we got left. Of course, once we're done, we're going to go back and do a lot of adjustments and such like that. There's a lot we got to do. I got to work with the terrain. I got to make the lift house. I got to do all the footers. There's still a lot to be done. This isn't something that's going to be done right away. I'm hoping to have this done within the next few episodes, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, I don't have to do the support one here. I'm just going to use the planks right here because we're going to be so close to the ground that don't really need them until we start ascending upwards. I'm actually going to skip a few here. And I'm going to bring up a Thunderation POV. So I can kind of get an idea of, like, how this is going to go. So we'll go Silver City POV, because that's official. And I need shots of when it is... Okay, there is a catwalk. I just realized that I'm going to have to probably do that. There's a catwalk that goes around that entire turn. They do have catwalks throughout the layout as well. Okay, so there are the planks there. We're going to have to make the building coming out there. Okay, so the planks are that way. Okay, that's the one I just needed to kind of confirm that for myself here. How these planks are going to be is the main thing I wanted to see. Now, another fun thing is the catwalk on Thunderation is actually located on the left side, not the right side. So that's another thing. I might do a custom catwalk on it just to make up for that. But we'll see. Go scout out your excursion for tonight. Alright, we're gonna put the first, see where the first support's gonna go on the lift. Let's just go like right here or something. Fine. And we'll put the next one, yeah, every two. Have two in between on each one. And I don't think we need to put the extra ledgers in between here. I think we're going to leave it as is, the way it looks, because I don't see, like, any of the extra ledgers in this spot. So I'm going to put one right here as well, just in case we do manipulate the terrain a little bit. Just want to make sure we're okay there. So we're just going to try and get this lift hill started with some supports. This is crazy. We're moving right along. And again, we'll probably have to work and do a stupid custom catwalk. That's the thing I'm not looking forward to. Is the custom catwalk coming up here. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain to work with, but you know, that's how these things are. But I just want to get like Thunderation out of the way. 24-hour live stream, absolutely not. I got stuff to do today, being Halloween, so this is probably will be the only stream of the day, most likely. No stream probably again tomorrow. I'm off for this week, so I've got some time. Because this is the week SDC's closed to get ready for the Christmas stuff. They take an extra week and get all that prepared. They gotta remove all the pumpkin stuff, and then they gotta put in all the light, finish up the lights and decorations for Christmas. For old time Christmas and stuff, so. I can't believe this thing's actually gonna have supports on it. This lift hill is actually gonna be supported. Wow. That's impressive. Thunderation with lift supports. That's like crazy, bruh. Man, I still gotta make that. I gotta make a custom catwalk that comes all the way around this turn. That's gonna be a pain. I'm not looking forward to that part. Like I said, there's a lot more details we gotta do even after we get all these supports in. This is just, the supports are just the bare minimum. So, that's the minimum worry we have to be. That's probably the easy part. Alright, are we about halfway? Probably about halfway. Got to go. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Kennywood Fanatic, I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Halloween day. So, thanks for being here. Man, I've been live for 20 minutes already. Jeez, what the heck is time? What even is time? National Parks channel on the Discord? National Parks channel? What does that mean? There's already so many channels on the Discord. Almost feel like the Discord's slightly overcrowded. I've always felt like that a little bit. There's times where I just kind of want to like... Are they gonna open the train back up? I don't know, you're asking the wrong person, man. It's all that's under investigation right now, so... There's no telling when it'll reopen. Natural scenery like national parks. What is Silver Dollar City? You never heard of Silver Dollar City? It's a theme park in Branson, Missouri. And United States. Home of the first ever mock extreme spinning coaster. First RMC topper track coaster with Outlaw Run. It is a park that is themed to an 1880s old mining town. So the theming is all 1880s. It was founded, basically it started out as just a cave tour because there's a cave that is under this park, and they do tours, cave tours, at this park too, of Marvel Cave. And I actually work at this park. I work at Outlaw Run, the RMC at the park. See, this is the thing we're also going to have to do. We're going to have to extend these support structures down at these really tall points. That we see the train at the rest of the season. I think it will reopen before the end of the season. Once they figure out what happened... And figure out what happened, and then they'll do the whatever measures to make sure it doesn't happen again. Do whatever they need to figure out. Because no one even knows what happened yet. Like, that's the thing. If they can't figure out what happened, then yeah, it probably won't reopen, but... At least anytime soon. That's the thing, no one knows how it happened. I mean, just the good thing is no one was, like, seriously injured. It was just very small, minor injuries. You know, anyone that did go to a medical facility was released, like, the next day. So, like, it wasn't anything major. Missouri might get a new park. I saw something about the Ozark Lake, whatever, I don't remember what it was called. Lake something. Supposed to open in 2024? Something along that nature. Studying my facts. Well, you know, when you work at the park, you learn all those facts and stuff. And of course, I've grew up here my whole entire life, so I've been going to the park my entire life. So, yeah, I know all of that. All that fun stuff. Okay, we're gonna try... Before we move on, I probably realize I probably should extend this now. Otherwise, it's gonna... This is so wonky how I have this... I don't understand what I did here to get these, like, so kind of wonky and off, like they're not straightened properly. It's kind of weird. A little obnoxious too. Hot Tub has a Eurofire and what looks to be a small spinning coaster. Yeah, I tried to look at the picture a little harder to see if I could spot anything like coaster-wise and ride-wise. Like, well, what would be in this park? You know, had a little tough time trying to figure it out, but I don't know if they really announced what type of rides would be in there. But if it does actually happen and everything, I don't know exactly how far away I am, but I would be willing to go down and check it out because I'm sure it's wouldn't be too far away from me. So, you like being a ride operator, or do you think that it's an okay job? Kind of yes and no to both of those questions. It's or answers. It can be a fun job if you make it a fun job. And it can also be really crappy sometimes. It just depends. I've been doing this job for 9 years now, working up to 10, so sometimes it can be great, sometimes it can suck. Really raised the admissions. Yeah, all the prices rose in SDC. They raised every price that you can think of in SDC. Even the employee lounge, they increased the prices there, and I'm just like, bro. Like, in the lounge, you can get a meal for $4. It used to be $4. You can get a meal with a drink for $4.70, which is actually really nice. You know, that's actually pretty good. You know, they raised it by a penny. It's $4.71 now, and I'm like, bro, what's with the deal with raising it by a penny? Like, come on. That was just ridiculous in my opinion. Like a penny, and then like the other restaurants have raised their prices by like 50 cents or more, and the park admission last year was 73, 74, something like that. And going into this year, it was 79, like $80 basically. So it's like, what? I don't understand why. Like, come on, bro. $80 to get into Silver Dollar City. That's just stupid. I can get into much bigger parks for way less. Like, half the price or less. Like, I don't even think, like, Cedar Point. Like, isn't Cedar Point, like, 30 or $40 or something like that? Like, seriously, like, even Cedar Point's even, like, way less than that. Now, granted, SDC has free parking, so you gotta if you take that into consideration, the price kind of goes with parking as well. Like, yeah, it's free parking, but the admission price is stupid. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm actually thinking of deleting these ones back here. I think it would be quicker, instead of extending these ones, that we just... Gosh dang it. Should have thought of this sooner. About right there. We'll stop about right there. Now we can... Because these will be fully done if we just do it this way. To extend these down. These are going to be the biggest supports on the entire ride, so had to get those in there. Online price. I think online price might be a little bit cheaper, but not by much. I don't know exactly. I mean, I haven't paid to get into the park in so long that I couldn't really tell you, because, you know, obviously I have my own employee pass. My employee pass gets me and another in free, so I can actually get another person in. So if you're ever in the area and I have the day off or something, you want to hang out, just saying I can get me and someone else in for free. So know what I'm saying? Can I build KI or Cedar Points? I did actually start on Cedar Point at one point, but I kind of dropped the project at some point. It was turning out fairly good, but like, I was not a fan of how, like, obviously you cannot fit Cedar Point into a single map into Planet Coaster unless you, like, shrink some stuff down. So, I decided not to do that, and I kind of wish we had a ocean biome where you could surround the park by water. Like an ocean setting and stuff. Obviously it's a lake, but at Cedar Point, but like, yeah, I would love to do some more recreations, but I kind of want to just do one at a time, so I definitely want to get this done first before I start another one. So, okay, King's Island would be a cool one to do as well, but... Where's this park at? It's in Branson, Missouri, in the U.S. Branson. How did I mess this up? Oh, I didn't mess anything up. I'm so confused of why this one is a middle child. That doesn't make sense. There should be another one here. How did I miss a ledger? I'm so confused. You know what? We're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna place one here. Just saying. Not even going to go down that road. Ooh. Carowinds recreation, that'd be awesome. Okay, we can't really... Probably place one more right here. Then we have to have the gap there for the gateway, so like obviously here, and then I'm probably going to put some extra supports to kind of connect them together above it, because we're going to have a lot of structure here that doesn't have supports on it, so from like here to here. That's going to be an interesting moment, hopefully. Move this over, and it should be enough clearance, but we're going to go to this one, just to be on the extra safe side. Shouldn't really need any more structure there. That should be good. Zombie Park. STC, it's your home park. Then you've probably seen me if it's your home park. Again, I work at the park. If you haven't, if anybody didn't know, I work at Outlaw Run. Which is obviously the best ride-on park. It's not even close. Time Traveler's a nice second, but it's definitely behind Outlaw. Oh, Silas, you didn't know I worked there? Yeah, totally. You totally didn't know that. You hope it doesn't get the iBox conversion? I know our maintenance guys hope it would. If it gets it, it's gonna be a long time before it does. It's not gonna be anytime soon. There's no rumors or anything. I know maintenance says they would love it too, to get the iBox treatment. I'm kind of like, I don't really mind if it does or not. I don't really care. I think it's smooth no matter what, and I don't think it would affect it too much. It would make it smoother, but like, I know everyone like sometimes wants that wooden coaster feel, you know, that Outlaw Run can provide. There's no freaking pothole. Enough with the potholes. There's no pothole. Why is this, like, angled? Bruh. Like, where am I going here? Where am I going with this? Honestly, like, last few times I have ridden it, like, even the jolt at the bottom has been kind of non-existent. I haven't really felt the jolt at the bottom of the hill much. It's been really smooth, even in the wheel seats, because I've had to ride in the wheel seats a couple times. Even in the wheel seats, it's actually been really pretty smooth lately. I still can't get over anybody that says Outlaw Run's rough. Like, that's just it's ridiculous. Like, then, if Outlaw Run's rough, then every wood coaster in existence is rough. What were you expecting it to be? Like a B&M or something? Like, no. You know, and people are comparing use well, you ride it like every day. Yeah. Even from day one, it was not rough. I mean, it's never been rough for me, so. I don't know. It's an RMC. I've never ridden an RMC that's rough. Yeah, that jolt at the bottom, and you only feel it in a wheel seat. Like, if you're in a non-wheel seat, you'll never feel that jolt. But, like, it's running really good right now. Like, it's running really smooth. I was riding in a wheel seat a few times the other day, or just the last few days, and it has felt nice and smooth. Like, no rough patches, no nothing. It's just been butter, in my opinion. My favorite park that I built in Planet Coaster. That's a good question. That is a really good question. It's hard for me to really come up with one specific park that I have. It's my favorite. I don't know. I always have a soft spot for Westwood, and I think Time City was also one. Time City was very ambitious. To this day, I could probably still work on it. But, trying to think if there's... I was a little disappointed with Arrow Valley. That one was kind of eh. Not saying it was bad or anything, but it definitely was probably my least favorite one, which is why I go back to it the least amount. Here, we're gonna be strategic here. Put 2 beams, one for supporting that, and one for that. double support this. This is what's going down. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. If you could pick one coaster you have to build to be real, which one would you pick? Probably either Iron Ghost would probably be up there as probably Iron Ghost. Maybe Raptor Run from Time City. Iron Ghost is still one of my favorites that I ever made. Which is weird because it was one of my first ones, you know? It's like one of those first ones I made. Typically, I feel like my later stuff is a lot better, but... Iron Ghost from Westwood is probably my favorite. That I would probably bring to life. The Open Sky would be a good one, too. For sure. Cross beams over. Going good, going good. Let's see if it's possible. If we can just copy this over to the last spot. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try it. Right here, and then we'll just lower the top piece. Yeah. Let's lower these pieces down. Yeah. Not too bad. Let's see if I can get a better look at this structure. Goes through. Okay. That's the best I'm gonna get. Which isn't too bad. So it does have like steel beams supporting the bottom, which does make sense. So let's get those in there. Y'all have the McDonald's ice cream machine credit. I do. As funny as that is, like, I've never had an issue where the ice cream machine was broken. I've never seen that happen before. I've never had that happen. I've never seen it. So, it's been kind of confusing to me, like, do they not usually work? They've always worked for me. Alright, we're gonna have this have a little bit of that rusty feel. It's kind of brown. Not really rusty, but... Actually, what I'm looking at, these might actually be the best. They're a little bit... it's a little bit too thick. Never mind. A little bit too thick. I was thinking. I was hopeful. Scenery, the one that we want. This is the one we want. When do you guys predict the bots are gonna join? I feel like they I have a feeling. My feeling is they will be joining soon. Our adult dating site bots. I can feel it coming. It's every stream, so. My least favorite DLC? I think most people's is the World's Fair. Here's the crazy thing. I think the World's Fair is actually pretty good, except, you know, the only bad part is it, I wish I would have had more. And I think that's what most people agree on the World's Fair, is that it should have been bigger. Like, there should have been more to it. But what it does have, I do like. I like what's there, but I do agree that it could use a lot more. Oh yeah, I forget about those mini ones. Yeah, I don't even use those. So yeah, probably like the monsters. Like, it's fine, whatever, but I'm never gonna use anything in there. At least I haven't yet. I might find some use someday for them. Maybe. Hey, what's up, Alex? How's it going? But I hope everyone's having a great Halloween so far. I thought, I was like, should I do like a spooky stream today, or should I just, you know, just keep it normal, you know? I decided to just keep it kind of like the usual stuff. You know, I wanted to work on SDC a little bit, so Jesse's out taking a nap, so I figured it was a good time to get some work done while she's taking a nap. So, guys, we're gonna go carve some pumpkins together, do some fun stuff like that, you know, some Halloween stuff. Alright, so basically we want to populate these just a little bit. These support structures a little bit here. I always feel like these aren't like lined up correctly, which is always fun, right? As long as they're close. They don't have to be looking perfect, but started to work on a studio park. That's cool. Studio. Use the studio, a lot of the studio pack stuff for that, I'd imagine. Studios pack is really good. I like the Studios pack. Been on New Texas Giant, Outlaw Run, but I think the best is Outlaw Run. Probably, yeah. I haven't been on New Texas Giant, but so can't speak on New Texas Giant too much. But you know, it was their first, so I'd imagine it wouldn't be as good as the other RMCs, but it's still a good ride, but it's still their first, so. Of course, me, who has ridden Outlaw Run probably around between 3,000 and 4,000 times, you know. I had to make a fun structure here. Most ridden coaster. I've only ridden like 22 times. Time Traveler, Ghost Rider. I only been on Ghost Rider once. Because I didn't want to wait in line, in the long line again. So. As much as I did want to get another ride on it. Because it would have been cool to get a night ride at least. But it just had a really nasty line for like the rest of the day, so we rode it first, and it still had a pretty decent line when we rode it, so. No, I avoid the weekends. I don't think it was a weekend. I always avoid going on weekends. I always go on weekdays. The new ride, Mystic River, I haven't yet. You haven't yet because every time I go, it's a 3-hour long wait, and I'm not waiting that long for a ride. Yeah, it's not worth 3 hours. Don't do it. Only ride it when it has a short line because it's not worth it. Plus, it's probably going to shut down while you're in line. It's not that great. It's a good raft ride. Don't get me wrong. It's a good raft ride, but it's not great. I've only been on it 3 times. I work at the park, and I've only been on it 3 times. Or 4. 3 or 4 times, I think. I don't think I've ridden it this year. Just, yeah. And I don't even have to wait in line. I could, because I know... Oh, I know the, well, workers there, and I can literally get on without waiting, but, you know, I just have no desire to. It's a ride themed to Marvel Cave, and there's like no cave theming. So it's a little disappointing to me. And I missed the cave section of Lost River with the heartbeat. That was like the best. Just hear that heartbeat while you're in that little cave section. It was so good. It was good. Still ride in one of the rafts if you go to Dollywood's raft ride. I forgot the name of it, but that's where all their rafts went to, was Dollywood. Lost River. You can even see they painted over the name Lost River. I could actually see it through the paint. It's like they actually painted over it. And I actually rode in one of them. And I was like, I just rode in a Lost River boat. What's up, Coaster Creations? How's it going? Best themed raft ride is Calico River Rapids at Knott's. I've heard good things about it. I didn't ride it because we weren't going to ride. We didn't want to ride any water rides. But, let me see how this is set. Okay, this is set up to where there's not really any cross ties here. Now, we're going to do these normal supports and then go from there. fact that I'm so close to the finish line on these supports. Like, at least the basic supports. I'm going to be adding lots of details and actually probably connecting a lot of these together. Kind of like what we did here. And then I got to do, of course, there's a stupid long catwalk right here. And there's a catwalk that goes all the way around that turn. It's just kind of like, I have no clue how long I'll stream for. I really don't. I never have an idea. Y'all should know that by now. Really skipping one here. At least for this section. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice though. Look at that. Once we get all the details together. Did I hear that? Of course I heard. I work there. And it derailed, and 3 of the cars tipped over. 3 of the 4 cars tipped over. Two of them went all the way down to the ground, and the third one was kind of like, just kind of slightly tipped halfway to the ground. So, where did it flip? It was in the woods somewhere. I think a little bit past Powder Keg. I'm not entirely sure. They were already deep in the woods, so. But most important part, there wasn't any major injuries or anything like that, so. Sounded like it was a pretty slow process when it tipped, so I'm sure a lot of people had plenty of time to like brace themselves and stuff. Because the way from what it's sounding, it just kind of tipped slowly and then tipped over. So, and no one knows what happened yet. It's going to be under investigation, so there's no word of how it happened or anything like that. So, no one really knows at the moment. So I'd imagine it'll stay closed until they figure it out, and then once they figure out what happened, they will probably do whatever they need, or all the measures they need to make sure it doesn't happen again, and then it will probably reopen. So will that be this year? Who knows? Might not be open till next season, which is going to be interesting because the train is one of the most popular attractions during the Christmas time. So we have no idea. So I don't know if that might affect our attendance this year. Who knows for Christmas? Christmas is usually one of the most busiest times for SDC, and like we're usually behind a little bit from the year prior, and then we always catch back up during Christmas every time. So I'm sure we'll still get a good amount of attendance, but I don't know if that's going to affect anything. You get a lot of those older people that love the train ride, and because a lot of old people do visit Silver Dollar City. A lot of old people love Silver Dollar City, so it's not just like teenagers and enthusiasts all the time. It's a lot of older people that visit, and trust me, I know, because they come to Outlaw Run thinking it's the train all the time because they see the big sign that says Stagecoach Depot. Because the depot's so big, they go, "Oh, that must be the steam train." So we get a lot of people that come down there thinking it's the steam train all the time. I haven't ridden. Alright. Autosave, jeez. That was a long autosave. That was a brutal autosave. Sorry, the wife popped in and everything. I thought she was gonna be asleep longer. Man, I'm so excited because this is getting close. I mean, it's still gonna take freaking forever to get this done. Fully done, but like, it actually has supports. And they're almost, like, at least the basic support structure is almost done. I mean, we have a lot of detailing on these supports to do, but footers and then just like connecting some pieces together. Favorite ride at Sodor City is easily Outlaw Run. No question. No question. Factually, it's the best ride there, so you can have your own opinion of what your favorite ride is there, but factually, it is Outlaw Run. Just saying. There's no other, ain't no other ride that's got that golden ticket award, so. Intamin Prefab Woody, nice. Umbrella Disco, Electrospin and Grand Expo. I'll give it, it's one of the better flat rides in the park. My favorite flat ride in the park is Giant Swing, because I love S&S Screamin' Swings. They're my favorite flat rides. I think. I don't ride flat rides very often, but I think definitely my favorite is S&S Screamin' Swing. If a park has an S&S Screamin' Swing, I usually ride it, so. I do like drop towers too. I also like drop towers. Drop/launch towers are also up there and my favorites as well. So when it comes to flat rides, and once in a while I'll ride the teacups and see how much I can spin. I think did I see that pumpkin yet, or did you just post it? Pumpkins. I'm actually gonna be carving pumpkins later tonight as well myself. So I remember one year I did my logo. I did pumpkin carving on my logo. It was actually turned out pretty good. So I'm probably gonna have to head off here in a minute. So I was hoping to stream a little bit longer. I don't know. I might get back on, but we'll see. We shall see. You know, because we have to go to the store real quick. You know, and I want to do it before it gets pretty late. You know, I want to get there and get some candy. And I mean, we don't really usually have trick-or-treaters come by here in this neighborhood, in the neighborhood that I'm in. But you know, you never know. Just in case, we don't want to disappoint any kids or something. You've never carved a pumpkin? You should, it's really fun. And they look really, really cool. Already got my pumpkins ready. I got 2 of them. One for me, one for Jess. Don't know what I'm going to carve yet. We're going to figure that out probably later, but... Horse pumpkin, you remove the trims, and why is there just... Silas. What is that? What is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be like a vertical loop? What is that supposed to be? It's just a hole. I love Halloween, so. Rate your pumpkin. Oh yeah, I saw it earlier. Oh, am I rating pumpkin carvings now? Silas, yours gets -1 out of 10. Um, one for, since it says remove the trends, that puts it down into the negative, and then I don't even really know what that is. As for Coaster Gnome, yours is really good. I like it. I love it. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I think it turned out good. You got a little. I love how you stack the pumpkins together. Very creative. Looks really really good. Like, I have no complaints. It looks awesome. But yeah, that's supposed to be Son of Beast. Yeah, it's. Sorry. I forgot what I did last year. I think last year my carving was like, I did something simple. I know one year I did Spider-Man's logo. One year I did the JLW Games logo. That one actually turned out really good. And I for some reason I remember those, but I don't remember last year because my last year's was so generic. I just kind of did something generic, and I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like either a I don't think it was a spider. It was just something very generic, and that's why it was forgettable. Oh, Nitro's got a little hat. Cool. Yeah, I was actually thinking about, like, we'll just do a POV real quick, and then I'll head out. I wanted this stream to be a little longer, but that's okay. And we'll see how it's looking with all the supports. No, for only streaming for a little over an hour, I think we got a good amount of done. No, I'll take it. Top of the phone got rotten. Hey, I'll give you props for creativity. It got rotten, so just put a hat on it. As for Silas has an Outlaw Run 1, I like it. See, Silas, that one's a lot better. That one's last year's. For that one, it's got fairly good form. It's not perfect, but that would be a really tough one to do. I'll give it a solid 8. Trying to throw that Outlaw Run at me, but I think the tunnel turned out pretty solid. And I gotta put a freaking custom catwalk all the way through there. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it for this right here. That structure. Look, we got supports now. It do be smooth. Well, it shouldn't be too smooth because it's not the smoothest in the world. It's an aero mine train, so. Yeah, I might adjust the brake run a little bit. How that all works out. Maybe I can turn down the friction a little bit, or turn the friction up a little bit so it doesn't go in with so much speed at that point. I'll have to make some adjustments. I don't know what the friction is right now on it. What is the friction? Have we adjusted it? Oh, I have it at 0.5 right now. Okay. Could probably turn that up a little bit so it doesn't have as much speed heading into these brakes right here. This will be fun because there is a road that goes above this track, and then it's gonna be interesting. We'll probably work on that next time. So trims. Christmas does not start tonight at midnight. No, it's gonna be Halloween all the way through. Just saying. But yeah, look at that. Thunderation's actually almost completely supported. At least basic supported. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for that to be done. Hey, Blizzard Papa, how's it going? Happy Halloween to you too. We're gonna be getting off here because I have to go to the store. I might get back on, but I'm not sure yet. So if I don't, I will see you guys probably tomorrow. So I had a little bit of free time, I decided to go in here and work on some stuff, so. And I feel like we got enough done, like a lot done from here all the way to here. Like that's actually pretty good. And then of course this extra structure was a little bit more to work on, but yeah, we're coming together. Look at that. Look at that. Let's look at Thunderation. Look at it. Look at it go. SDC is closed throughout this entire week. It's not open again until Saturday. Because they have to take out all the pumpkin stuff and then do all the Christmas stuff. So it takes some time. So they shut down for 6 days to go and get all that done. So. But alright guys, when we come back we'll probably finish up the basic supports and then start on the detailing of Thunderation. So anyways, I thank you guys for watching the short stream, the short little pop-up mini stream here on Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys have a great day and be cool tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So thanks for being here guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, and goodbye. Bye.